Hi, welcome to Niche Reaper. This video is intended to give you an overview of the information available within Niche Reaper as a member. Now, there are three main areas of the system where the data is presented. The first page is the home page, which we're currently on. Then we have the niches page and the keywords page. Now, this home page is actually the live keyword feed, so as new keywords are researched, they will drop straight into this list. When the system's running at full speed, there will normally be a new keyword dropping into this list every 2 or 3 seconds. Okay. Now, the next page we're going to look at is the keywords page, and it's that page where we'll actually look at the data that we've got across the top here, the different columns of information. So let's head across to the keywords page now. Okay, so let's go to the keywords page and have a look at the data in a bit more detail. Okay, first of all, we have the list of keywords themselves. Now, you will notice on the left hand side there is a star, which will basically allow us to mark a keyword if we want to have that as a favorite one that we're going to work with, that we've spotted as a potential keyword that we actually want to do something with. Okay, and you will later on be able to filter so that you can just see those keywords that you have marked with a star. Okay. We then have a little icon here which allows us to drill down and look at the top 5 results in Google for that particular keyword, and I'll have a look at that in more detail in a moment or two. Then we have the number of searches, which is monthly searches based on the Google figures for that particular keyword. Then we have the ads. Now, that's a percentage of how many ads, Google AdWords ads, that are showing up for that particular keyword. The higher the percentage, the more ads there are there. The page rank is the average page rank for the top 5 results in Google for that particular keyword. Backlinks is the same thing. It's the average backlinks for the top 5 results for that keyword. Now, the clicks is the potential estimated number of clicks that you can get if you can rank in those top 5, and that is actually a sliding scale based on the target opportunities available. And basically, we identify where there are opportunities in the top 5 to actually push someone else out. At the end of the day, people talk about how many competitors there are to get into the top 10, and you're only really interested in getting into the top 5 because that's where the majority of the clicks are. So that's what we look at, the top 5 results for the keyword, and then we identify potential opportunities by spotting those pages that have page rank of 3 or less, backlinks of 300 or less, and haven't been heavily search engine optimized. Okay, we'll have a look at that again in more detail when we do the drill down. Now, based on that, we can see where the highest opportunity may be. For instance, if it was in the 3rd position, then the clicks would be based on how many clicks you should get in 3rd position, because obviously there's a sliding scale. If you're in 1st position, you get a lot more clicks than you do in 2nd, and you get more in 2nd and 3rd, etc. So that number of clicks is based on those calculations. Now, the value, this again is quite an interesting figure. What we're looking at is the CPC value. So the CPC value from Google AdWords. We're then looking at the click-through rate that you're likely to get, and the number of clicks, and the revenue share that you get from Google AdWords. So we're basically working out a realistic figure here to make sure it's not a pie-in-the-sky value. This is a good estimate of the likely profits that you can make just from Google AdWords. Now, obviously, there are other ways of monetizing keywords and domains. This is just a way of spotting the commerciality of a particular keyword and saying a potential value for that keyword. Okay. Then we have whether the domain is available as a .com, a .net, or .org, and indeed whether the Facebook Vanity URL is available for that keyword as well. Okay, so lots of information going on in there. Now, next we're going to have a look at the drill down information for a particular keyword. Okay, I should also mention there are options at the bottom so you can filter down here. You can filter on any of these sets of data. You can also show or hide different columns of data if you want. So if there's something you're not interested in, let's say I'm not bothered about the ads, I can untick that and the ads column's disappeared. So you can change the format here, you can do filters, etc., as you'd expect to be able to do with any good set of data. Okay, you'll also notice that some items are shown in white. Those are the ones that we don't think are actually very good niches. Then we've got those that are amber, which could have real value to them, but then somewhere down here we'll also have some green ones, which are the really powerful, valuable niches or keywords. Okay, now again, at the moment we are looking at specifically at keywords. We'll come onto the niches page next, and I'll explain the difference. But if we scroll down, let's actually dig down into a couple of these. Okay, face treatment. Let's have a look at the amber one, and this will basically click on that icon and it will bring up the top 5 results. Okay, what have we got here? The information we've got is the page rank for the individual page. Then we've got the links for that particular page. Then we've got whether this keyword, face treatment, appears in the URL or in the title, and whether it's a phrase match or just a broad match. So for instance, a broad match is where the two words aren't together, or perhaps it's a plural, or the words are reversed, so face treatment, treatment face, things like that. Whereas obviously an exact match is where we have here face treatment in the URL and face treatment in the title. That has obviously been heavily search engine optimized, and that person is very, very definitely going after that particular keyword. Okay, that's the kind of thing, that's a good example of what you should be aiming to do. You know, they've ranked specifically because they've grabbed that URL with the keywords in, they put it in the title, and they've then optimized it, and they've got some backlinks to that page, and they've ranked even with PageRank 0. Okay, so what we're doing here is identifying particular possible opportunities to get into this top 5. Now the one here that is an opportunity is this one. The page rank is 2, the links are only 14, and there's only a small part of search engine optimization going on, so we could potentially outrank that. If we can grab a good domain and get enough backlinks to it, we could knock that out of place and rank for that URL or for that keyword. Okay, so that's a good example of the kind of thing we want to be doing. If this guy ups his backlinks and gets more page rank, he's going to go up in the rankings, and we could do the same to push this guy out as well. Okay, so there's plenty of room there to target that opportunity. But you'll notice it is potentially a difficult one, which is why it's amber rather than green. Now let's have a look at the green one that's straight above, treatment face. Now it's obviously the same keyword, just reversed, and some people do search on that, but you'll notice the number of searches is far less than it was on the other keyword. But looking at this, we can straight away see, first of all, we're saying there's 2 opportunities here. There are easily 2 opportunities here, potentially more. The first one, quite obviously YouTube. We could do our own YouTube video and actually do some more optimization there, and we could potentially outrank that YouTube video quite quickly. Okay, but there are definite opportunities here. Partial optimization, very few backlinks, only page rank 2. Yeah, this is a keyword that we could go after quite easily. So you can see how we're spotting these opportunities, and then how we're calculating the potential clicks based on the highest opportunity available. Okay, so that's the kind of information that you're getting for the keywords, and that's how we're ranking the different keywords for whether they're potential or difficult to do, or whether they're really good quality keywords that you should be going after. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at is the niches page, which is where the whole thing comes together and you really get to the heart of the system. Okay, there's one other thing I should mention before we go across and have a look at the niches page. That is this figure at the top here, 137,000. That's the current database size. Basically, this is the first page of the whole of the keyword database. So there's 137,000 keywords available. You'll notice there's a lot of white ones which we don't believe are worth targeting. There's quite a good number of amber ones which potentially are worth targeting, and then there's the green ones which we believe are really highly valuable keywords. Okay, now based on what we're going through at the moment, we're looking at around 20,000 keywords a day, and on that we're pulling in around 900 to 1,000 new green highly valuable keywords every single day. So it's a pretty hefty database of valuable keywords that are going to be available as members. Okay, so let's go across and have a look at the niches page. Okay, this is the niches page, and this is where the real power of the system becomes apparent. This is where we're looking at targeting niches as opposed to just keywords, and the system is pulling keywords together for you as an overall niche. Now, the information that we have available, again, we have the option for you to mark a particular niche as one that you want to work with, so you can filter by those later on and concentrate on just those that you've identified as being ones you want to concentrate on. Okay, we will have a look at the drill down information in a moment, but the information we have available across the columns here, the depth is the number of keywords available within that particular niche. The size is the total number of searches for those keywords in that niche. Then we have the number of domains that are available to be registered, so the number of .coms, .nets, and .orgs. So within every niche you should find the ability to target a good domain name that is keyword based. We also have that for the Facebook Vanity URL. And then we have the number of clicks and value, again based on the best opportunities within each keyword. So you can see quite quickly that there are some very valuable niches here with targetable keywords. Okay, so let's just pick the first one, click on the drill down and have a look. Now you can see what we're doing is listing all the keywords available, and again you can see which ones are the best to go after, which ones are targetable, and which ones you may not want to actually go after, but we've included them in case you do want to use them, especially in case there are domains available that you want to use one of those domains. Now you'll notice, because we've put a niche together, even if you can't find the lead keyword, you should be able to find a domain name that is suitable and has a combination of keywords in it, so you can actually target that. Okay, and again, the data we have, it's the data from the keywords, so you can look at each of these keywords within the niche, and you can very quickly and easily identify which ones you want to get articles written for, have pages on your site to target, and decide how you're going to build your site, how you're going to have a silo system for your site, and basically the structure of your site. So your research for this niche is done for you. You're basically picking which ones you want as titles or keywords for your articles, get them written, and get on with building your site. Now, hopefully that gives you a very clear idea of the power of this system. It's not about keyword research. The keyword research is done for you. It's about identifying really valuable niches and giving you the information straight away so that you can go out and start building those sites and targeting the really valuable keywords within every single niche that you want to go after. Okay? Okay, that's an overview of the homepage, niches and keywords pages. The other pages, standard stuff, we're going to have training in there, video training on how to set up a WordPress blog, how to set up a fan page, how to get fans for your fan page, how to drive traffic to your blog, how to monetize that blog, whether it's with AdWords, CPA offers, affiliate programs, list building. We're going to have tutorial videos covering all of those different aspects. So as a member, you will be able to very quickly get up and running and know exactly what you're doing to make use of these valuable niches. Profile is just standard profile information. We'll have some extra resources available for all members, and of course a support community available for everyone as well. Okay, that has been a fairly quick overview of the Niche Reaper system, but I believe I've shown you just how powerful it can be and how valuable this system is going to be for everyone who grabs one of the 1,000 memberships that we're allowing to the system. Don't forget, we are limiting this, we're capping it to just 1,000 members. If you do have any questions, feel free to get in touch. Thanks very much.